I smell great and create a mountain of bubbles, but I get smaller and smaller the more I wash you. What am I? A bar of soap. Welcome back to Q-Zilla Facts. Today we are doing a mega brain marathon. We have 20 tricky riddles and 20 impossible macro images.
Riddle 1.
I keep you warm in bed on a cold night, but I am not a heater. What am I? A blanket.
Crazy fact!
The electric blanket was actually invented in 1912 to keep tuberculosis patients warm who had to sleep outside in the fresh air.
Riddle 2!
I go into your mouth every morning and night, but you never swallow me. What am I? A toothbrush.
Interesting facts.
Ancient Egyptians made the world's first toothpaste using crushed rock salt, mint, and dried iris flowers.
Riddle 3.
I have a heavy door but no rooms. I stay inside your kitchen and keep things shivering cold. What am I? A refrigerator.
Crazy fact!
Before modern fridges, people used ice boxes filled with massive blocks of real ice delivered directly to their homes.
Riddle 4.
I swallow your books and pens in the morning and spit them out when you reach school. What am I? A school bag.
Interesting facts.
The modern zipper-style school backpack was invented in 1938, but kids didn't widely use them until the 1980s.
Riddle 5.
We come in a pair. We hug your feet tightly before you put your shoes on. What are we? Socks.
Crazy fact!
The oldest known surviving pair of socks is from ancient Egypt and features a split-toe design meant to be worn with sandals.
Riddle 6.
I have no mouth, but I silently swallow your dreams every night. I am soft and fluffy. What am I? A pillow.
Interesting facts.
Wealthy ancient Mesopotamians actually used pillows made of solid stone to keep insects away from their hair.
Riddle 7.
I smell great and create a mountain of bubbles, but I get smaller and smaller the more I wash you. What am I? A bar of soap.
Crazy fact!
The Babylonians invented the first soap around 2800 BC by mixing animal fats with wood ash.
Riddle 8.
I am a beautiful sticky net made by a tiny, 8-legged fisherman. What am I? A spider web.
Interesting facts.
Spider silk is incredibly strong. Structurally, it is 5 times stronger than a strand of steel of the same thickness.
Riddle 9.
I am sweet, colorful, and freezing cold, but if you leave me in the sun, I will cry away into a puddle. What am I? Ice cream.
Crazy fact!
It takes about 12 pounds of whole milk to make just 1 single gallon of delicious ice cream.
Riddle 10.
I have a built-in pocket, but I never carry money. I hop around Australia all day. Who am I? A kangaroo.
Interesting facts.
Kangaroos physically cannot walk backwards due to the unique muscular structure of their thick tails and long legs.
Riddle 11.
I have the longest neck in the animal kingdom, and my tongue is blue so it doesn't get sunburned while eating leaves. Who am I? A giraffe.
Crazy fact!
Despite having a neck that can be 6 feet long, giraffes have the exact same number of neck bones as a human, just 7.
Riddle 12.
I wear a fuzzy yellow and black striped sweater. I fly from flower to flower, making sweet liquid gold. Who am I? A honeybee?
Interesting facts.
A single bee will produce only about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its entire lifetime.
Riddle 13.
I am a metallic ship that loves to sink. I have a periscope to peek above the waves while I swim underneath. What am I? A submarine.
Crazy fact!
The very first military submarine, built in 1775, was named the Turtle, and it was powered by hand cranks.
Riddle 14.
I have a needle, but I cannot sew. No matter how much you turn me, I will always stare north. What am I? A magnetic compass.
Interesting facts.
A compass doesn't point to the true geographic North Pole. It points to the Earth's magnetic North Pole, which constantly moves.
Riddle 15.
I have blades, but I am not a weapon. If you plug me in, I will spin fast to keep you cool in the summer. What am I? An electric fan.
Crazy fact!
Fans don't actually cool the air in a room. They simply evaporate the sweat from your skin, making you feel cooler.
Riddle 16.
I am deeply attracted to iron, steel, and metal fridges, but I completely ignore plastic and wood. What am I? A magnet.
Interesting facts.
Earth itself is a giant magnet. The swirling liquid iron in our planet's core generates a massive magnetic field that protects us from solar radiation.
Riddle 17.
I look like a giant umbrella made of silk or nylon. If you jump out of a plane, I am your best friend. What am I? A parachute.
Crazy fact!
Leonardo da Vinci sketched the concept of a pyramid-shaped parachute in the 1480s, hundreds of years before the airplane was invented.
Riddle 18.
I am a tall, angry mountain. When I get a tummy ache, I sneeze out clouds of ash and red-hot liquid rock. What am I? A volcano.
Interesting facts.
The largest known volcano in our entire solar system isn't on Earth. It's Olympus Mons on the planet Mars.
Riddle 19.
I am a rushing river that runs out of land and courageously dives straight off a steep cliff. What am I? A waterfall.
Crazy fact!
Angel Falls in Venezuela is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, dropping a dizzying 3,212 feet.
Riddle 20.
I have a long cord for a tail and 2 buttons for ears. I sit on your computer desk, but I don't eat cheese. What am I? A computer mouse.
Interesting facts.
The very first computer mouse, invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1964, was carved entirely out of wood. Now for round 2. Guess what? I'll show you an extreme close-up. You have 5 seconds to pick the right option. Look at this white, plastic surface covered in circular craters. Is it A, the moon's surface, B, a ping pong ball, C, a golf ball? C, a golf ball.
Unbelievable facts!
The dimples on a golf ball aren't for design. They create air turbulence that reduces drag, allowing the ball to fly twice as far. This wrinkled, woody brown texture looks like a miniature human brain. Is it a carved wood, B, a walnut shell, C, dried mud? B, a walnut shell.
Mind map explained!
Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, meaning this nut that looks like a brain is actually extremely good for your brain. These bright red juicy sacs look like tightly packed rubies. Is it a red caviar, B, pomegranate seeds, C, strawberry jam? B, pomegranate seeds.
Unbelievable facts!
The botanical name for these juicy jewel-like seeds inside a pomegranate is arils. A fluffy, white starchy cloud exploding out of a hard yellow shell. Is it a white rose, B, cauliflower, C, a piece of popcorn? C, a piece of popcorn.
Mind map explained!
Archaeologists have found perfectly preserved popcorn kernels in ancient Peruvian tombs that are over 1,000 years old. This golden brown baked surface has deep, perfect square pockets. Is it A waffle, B, A kitchen sponge, C, melted caramel? A waffle.
Unbelievable facts!
The first electric waffle iron was introduced in 1911 by General Electric, changing breakfast routines forever. A shiny brown crust decorated with massive, chunky white salt crystals. Is it A, a baked potato, B, a soft pretzel, C, fried chicken? B, a soft pretzel.
Mind map explained!
The iconic twisted knot shape of a pretzel was originally designed by monks in 610 AD to look like arms crossed in prayer. A pale, translucent green center filled with tiny white droplet-shaped seeds. Is it a green slime, B, a kiwi slice, C, a sliced cucumber? C, a sliced cucumber.
Unbelievable facts!
Cucumbers are actually 96% water, making them one of the most hydrating foods you can possibly eat. A wet, glossy red jelly holding pale yellow seeds inside its chambers. Is it A, sliced tomato, B, a grapefruit, C, red-hot lava? A sliced tomato.
Mind map explained!
Botanically speaking, a tomato is a fruit, specifically a berry, but in 1893, the U.S. Supreme Court legally classified it as a vegetable for tax purposes. A dusty, light brown, wood-like teardrop shape with deep ridges. Is it A, a coffee bean, B, an almond, C, a wooden boat? B, an almond.
Unbelievable facts!
Almonds are not true nuts. They are actually the seeds found inside the pit of a fruit that looks very similar to a peach. Rows of transparent, shiny plastic domes trapping air inside? Is it A, a glass window, B, bubble wrap, C, water droplets? B, bubble wrap.
Mind map explained!
Bubble wrap was invented in 1957, and its original purpose was actually to be sold as textured 3D plastic wallpaper. fuzzy, colorful threads looping into each other in a cozy pattern. Is it? A woven basket, B, twisted noodles, C, a knitted sweater. C, a knitted sweater.
Unbelievable facts!
Hand knitting is an incredibly ancient skill. The oldest surviving knitted artifacts are socks from Egypt dating back to the 11th century. Deep geometric grooves carved out of a massive block of black rubber. Is it a shoe sole, B, a tire tread, C, a black escalator? B, a tire tread.
Mind map explained!
Tire treads are designed to channel water away from the rubber to prevent the car from hydroplaning on wet roads. Coarse, brown, scratchy plant fibers twisted tightly into a spiral. Is it a human hair? B, jute rope, twine seed, dried spaghetti? B, jute rope.
Unbelievable facts!
Jute is completely biodegradable and is often called the golden fiber because of its color and its high cash value in parts of Asia. Soft, white, quilted paper stamped with decorative diamond patterns. Is it A, hotel towel, B, a snowfield, C, toilet paper? C, toilet paper.
Mind map explained!
The first commercially packaged toilet paper was produced in 1857 by Joseph Gaetti, and his name was printed on every single sheet. A highly stretched, incredibly smooth sheet of colorful, shiny latex. Is it a wet paint, B, a blown-up balloon, C, colored glass? B, a blown-up balloon.
Unbelievable facts!
Before modern rubber and latex were used, ancient people actually made balloons out of inflated animal bladders. A perfectly spaced row of stiff, sharp plastic spikes. Is it a shark teeth, B, a plastic fence, C, comb teeth? C, comb teeth.
Mind map explained!
Archaeologists consider the comb to be one of the oldest tools used by humans for grooming alongside the hand mirror. Hard plastic pins topped with tiny, smooth, spherical beads. Is it a matchsticks, B, hairbrush bristles, C, sewing pins? B, hairbrush bristles.
Unbelievable facts!
Those tiny balls on the end of the bristles are there to massage your scalp and prevent the harsh plastic tips from scratching your skin. A thick piece of cardboard cut into a bizarre, interlocking, curvy shape. Is it a floor tiles, B, a jigsaw puzzle piece, C, broken cardboard? B, a jigsaw puzzle piece.
Mind map explained!
The very first jigsaw puzzle was created in the 1760s by a map maker who glued a map to a piece of wood and cut it into pieces to teach geography. A dense, fluffy white bulb of cotton attached to the end of a thin paper or plastic stick. Is it A cloud on a stick, B, a cotton swab, Q-tip, C, a white mushroom? B, a cotton swab, Q-tip.
Unbelievable facts!
Q-tips were originally called baby gays when they were invented in 1923 by a man who saw his wife wrapping cotton around a toothpick. A thick, golden yellow rectangular block with a slightly crispy salted exterior. Is it A, a gold bar, B, a French fry, C, a yellow sponge? B. A French fry.
Mind map explained!
Despite the name, French fries likely originated in Belgium, where local villagers fried potatoes in the winter when the rivers froze over and they couldn't catch fish. Congratulations on successfully completing the challenge. Quickly write your score in the comments. 10 points for each correct answer. Let's see how many points you got. If you enjoyed today's video, click the like button, subscribe to Q-Zilla Facts, and see you again in the next brain-busting episode.